Tai O is located at the remote western end of Hong Kong. It's a tranquil, beautiful place that is located away from the vigorous and busy urban dynamics. The student houses are the iconic architecture in Tai O. Tai O, Venice of the East, used to be a fishing village, and the student houses were where the fishermen settled on land. Although nowadays not much people work as a fisherman anymore, some of the residents in Tai O still conduct their daily living activities in these student houses. Tai O had been an important juncture and node for maritime transportation routes that connects Hong Kong, Macau, and the Pearl River Delta and other neighboring areas. With such strategic and advantageous location, it was once an important geographical and transportation network for the Pearl River estuary. The water channels between Tai O and the Lantau Island manifested an ideal place for fishermen to anchor their boats and build student houses to settle down on land. With the special geographical and ecological location and the increasing population, merchants were attracted to trade in Tai O. This resulted in its prosperous development in fishery and salt industry.
你幾多歲開始出海做嘢啊？
哦，3到2วันนี้哦，我3到2วันนี้ก็幾歲出？阿爺老豆我咁啊，包先係4到2วัน啦，包先係4代人喺度，4、5代啦。我也都3到5，即係阿爺咧覺得要老啊，要老㗎，梗係要老㗎冇。 呢度冇屋，冇時通都冇屋㗎，一立通都冇屋㗎，一啲冇屋㗎，要老㗎，要老做生意。哇，好易做㗎，一要開個垃圾嘢，買完聽10幾年㗎，聽你啊咁啊，嗱你啲度都俾人聲㗎，一俾人話啊成機咁啊，買嘢咯。
Tai O is the only sedentary fishing community for more than a century. Tai O's coastal farmland and water stream also allowed the development of agriculture and village settlements.
嗰陣時好多漁船嘅，大澳本身好多漁船，仲有少少嗰啲鹽田產業嘅，兩邊都係鹽田嚟嘅，兩個街對出嘅啦，以前係鹽田嚟嘅。
The coastal area in Tai O is a favorable area for salt making. In the 1930s, it was the flourishing era for salt production. Yet, starting from the late 60s, Tai O faced the competition of low-priced salt from Thailand and mainland China. Also, since the scope of its fishing industry was diminishing, the production of salty fish drastically decreased, which resulted in the decrease in demand for salt and the decline of Tai O's salt industry. Not only did the salt industry decline, the fishing industry lost its importance and is no longer a flourishing industry in Tai O.
大澳以前都有成3萬居民住嘅，2、3萬居民住。 有成500艘400幾500艘漁船嘅，一路嗰啲一路式微啊，或者啲漁船一路大炸咗咧，就遷移咗去其他嗰個漁港啦，好似去咗屯門啦、長洲啊、香港仔啊咁，一路都有好多漁船過咗去嗰其他地區。
Since the 1960s, Tai O's agriculture and salt industry have collapsed, and the fishing industry in the past decades has also been shrinking. The younger generations have moved out to seek job opportunities in the urban area, while the elder generations remain in the peaceful and beautiful village of Tai O.
其實而家多唔多後生仔仲會留翻喺度做嘢？
因為啲後生啊，都好少話去落海啊捉魚啊，開山捉魚㗎啦。係啊，啲後生捉魚都係上咗 60零歲啊，60大幾成70歲啊，你後生都好睇出邊度見識下啊。
Nowadays, Hong Kong is no longer a small fishing village, but a knowledge-based economy in which the accumulation of professional knowledge, financial activities, and technological innovation are emphasized. With such transformation, most of the younger generations in Tai O moved out and work in the urban area to earn a living.
新一代咧冇呢個經濟養活到啲後生嘅小朋友咧，個個都出晒市區，一路只有一路剩翻嗰啲長者年紀大一路少啦，變咗成個市都變咗有屋人住，同市區有人冇屋住。
佢話好多異族嘅，一冇異族一個我睇年人出世，係好多異族我話我真係。
Apart from overfishing, which results in a drastic decrease of catches, pollution from nearby water area is also a major factor that affect both the quality and quantity of catches. These factors result in the decline of the fishing industry. Tai O is no longer the vibrant fishing village of the Venice of the East.
到而家現在呢個珠江口嗰邊咧，呢個中國呢個商業化同埋呢個咩咧？嗰啲工業化咗咧，嗰啲工業廢水啊就流咗去出海咧，係呢個珠江口啲河水嗰啲魚嘅存在越嚟越少咗。
Water in Tai O has been polluted for a few decades. Together with overfishing, the amount of fish which inhabits there has declined drastically. Even the seafood seen today in Tai O are mostly imported from other places. With its special geographical location and cultural sentiments, Tai O becomes a famous tourist attraction which allures thousands of visitors each month. With its pretty setting on the coast framed by the mountains and the sea, also with the seafood and sea products sold in the market, the simple lifestyle of Tai O villages, as well as the traditional buildings and cultural activities, attracts tourists coming from places all around the world. To cater the development of Tai O as a tourism destination, many historical buildings have been revitalized into tourist-oriented facilities. Examples include the old Tai O police station, which has now been transformed into the Tai O Heritage Hotel. Transportation connecting Tai O has also been improved and reformulated to satisfy the tourists' needs. Today, there are 3 bus routes and 3 ferry routes connecting Tai O to places like Tung Chung and even as far as Tuen Mun. This kind of development made Tai O an even more appealing tourist hotspot. Nowadays, in Tai O, stores selling traditional products like salted fish, shrimp paste, and dried seafood are found all along the streets and alleys. However, due to the limited fish and seafood supply, most of the products sold are in fact imported goods.
咁呢啲海產係你哋自己捉定係？
唔係啊，有啲嗰啲我自己啲外家細帶啊，拎埋嚟啊，溝我賣啊，咁唔知咯。
哦，即都係攞翻嚟賣嘅，就唔係自己曬。
唔係，就係或者我啲外家有整到咯，咁啊佢哋喺度睇我哋幾實歲，咁誒有陣時俾翻多少我哋買下嘢食啊嗰啲咁咯。
咁呢啲即係呢啲海產係喺香港捉啊，定係話還是喺大陸啊其他地方度？
咁我哋有陣時咧，佢俾得嘢少我哋咧咩咧，咁我哋喺出邊又即係我都好少噶啦。
Apart from dry sea products, visitors enjoy eating the seafood in Tai O. This made some of the villages open Chinese seafood restaurants to serve the visitors. However, as mentioned before, the restaurants now rely on imports for seafood. people in Tai O now adopt a new mode of earning a living. Apart from opening Chinese seafood restaurants, some open snack shops selling fish balls, homemade snacks, or drinks to cater tourist needs.
多數會出喺出面做嘢啦，出面揾份工咁樣喺出面住啦。一小部分嘅可能呢度都有啲叫食肆啊，或者係裝修啊少少啊咁樣都有幾個喺度嘅，都有我咁嘅年齡層喺度去做嘢啦。
Even though Tai O has changed to adapt to the new tourist-based economy, some of its traditional skills, such as food production methods, are still preserved. For example, people are still making shrimp paste, salted fish, and salty eggs by open-air drying. Some of their making processes are shown to tourists as a kind of attraction, while maintaining these traditions to be economically sustainable. Moreover, the tradition of dragon boat rowing is still preserved with annual worships and competitions. In July 2014, the government has drafted the Tai O Town Center Outline Zoning Plan. It claims to develop Tai O into a tourism hotspot while conserving the rural and fishing village characteristics. While land for low-rise houses are zoned, there are also about 4 hectares of medium-density residential development. It is worried that such development would destroy the quiet and peaceful lifestyle and affect the conservation of traditional cultures in Tai O.
我想問翻，政府會發展呢個做一個旅遊景點呢樣嘢，咁其實係咪普遍大澳嘅居民都支持政府去發展呢一度？
應該係長一輩都好大部分支持嘅，有少部分唔支持嘅啫。
擔唔擔心如果發展咗會影響呢一度嘅文化保育，或者可能一啲傳統嘅大澳文化已經會淪為一啲純粹係俾人消費嘅？
咁都會有少少嘅，不過都係自己做翻自己嘢咯，唔需要去俾其他人去影響到咯，即係自己維護翻咪得咯。
It is undeniable that Tai O has to opt for a new way out, but it is always an important question to think about how to strike a balance between economic development and cultural preservation.
唔識量嚟發展咧，咁你大澳咧就變咗一個廢墟㗎啦。大澳有咁多地方可以住人，到目前咁樣，而家雖然假期都係有好多遊客嚟啊，同埋咩，都係養活唔到幾多後生嘅，即係要養家啊養細路啊嗰啲朋友㗎啦。
It would be a pity and a great loss to Hong Kong as well as our future generations if such a place with rich cultural sentiments has eventually lost its characteristics and be no different from any other districts in Hong Kong.